All right, so for property management in the past week, I actually had a pretty easy week this time. We just had a vacancy in one of our apartments, and I just had to do a walkthrough like usual, and a bit of a cleanup and some small paint repairs. It actually wasn't too bad at all for me this time.
And thankfully, Marty did not drag me along with him. He recognized that I had more than enough on my plate, and I was busting my ass busy doing tours at the other property. I got that one filled, so you know, I was just pleased that Marty was able to pitch in and do his part.
Oh, thank you. Have a look. All right, we've got another vacancy, so you know what that means. Walkthrough time. Brand new cabinets. Brand new 1 year ago. You should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed and ashamed. So I'm just going over to our vacant property to haul those couches and dressers and all those items out of there. Adam's meeting me there with his trailer, and then we're gonna haul it to the dump. I will have to go back. There's a few little dings here and there. Just do some paint touch-ups, get her cleaned up, and then it'll be ready to start showing again. Okay, so I've got a little bit of repairs to do at this property before Amanda starts showing it. If you take a look, you can see there is some peeling on this wall, and there is also some peeling on the ceiling. Why is that happening? How come there's no peeling paint here and there is peeling paint here? Well, the answer to that is because my painter did not use the correct primer when going over the existing, which was oil paint. This is an existing wall, that's existing. This was drywalled, and this was drywalled. Plaster with oil paint, patched in with drywall over in this area. The little 20-year-old little punks that rented the place for a year almost for sure did not use the timer for the exhaust fan, so there was a large buildup of steam in this bathroom every single time they took a shower. What do? How do I fix this properly? First of all, I'm going to use my orbital palm sander. I'm going to sand over top of this area and just knock off anything that's loose. Next, I'm going to get some shellac-based primer. So there's a brand called Zinsser. Zinsser brand shellac primer. It's great for going over oil. That's what should have been used in the first place before painting over top of the oil paint. And then we'll be fine to paint over top of that. There might be a little bit of patching involved with some sheetrock 5 as well, because I don't think I'm going to be able to sand that and have it look decent. So that's what I'm doing. Watch and learn. So once again, as you see, my tenants just always insist on leaving their couches and mattresses for us to clean up. So if you're thinking of becoming a landlord, get used to touching other people's mattresses and couches and box springs and anything else that has their DNA all over it.
That sounds revolting. You're really going to say that?
It sounds revolting. Yeah, that's because it's revolting. Anyways.
Don't say DNA, yeah.
But thankfully Adam was there to help me because he's got a trailer, so I could put all that crap in the trailer.
Huge special thank you to Adam. Adam, I love you. Thank you for helping out so I didn't have to.
And you guys should just take note of that shellac primer that I used. There's no other brands that I've come across that work as well as it does. So I'll put
that shellac primer is really like a problem-solving paint.
Yeah, it's an awesome primer. So I'm going to put a link in the description of this video to just to that product. There's all kinds of good uses for the shellac primer. Definitely going over shiny surfaces and oil paint. Really good for that. And sealing in stains and getting rid of smells. It's the best there is for that. So that property's all ready to start touring again, and I guess you've got some tours booked, I think.
Yeah, I've got my ad. I've got my ad posted, and I've got a ton of tours lined up. So it's just a matter of me selecting which tenant I would like to rent the house to.
Yeah, that's an easy one to rent. That one rents.
Yeah, it's a beautiful apartment. It's got a nice.
Well.
It shows well. It's got a nice garage. So yeah, no big deal.
Cool. Okay, see you guys.
Bye.